TTMT, the mic specialist, laid back, I'll come off the same effortless. I'm Mac Nicholas, like a BST, flow excellent. My movement, the next testament. Rhinoceros in the rap safari. Y'all weakness get slapped at the party. I'm the MC that MCs inspire to the depth, and you're tired of me. Now who the number one best? They never pop nothing and sound like the rest. Come on, you know I am. I'm raw like dark denim, with a soft spot for smart women, green trees and white linen. The black low is a monster from the beginning. Reek spit venom. Raw core shit, I'm penning. It's my time to smart overdue. Now who's coming through? Y'all know who you. Y'all know the legendary crew. Y'all know the legendary crew. Black did on, codename air wash a dead on. Fake MCs get stuck with piss balls from rollerblading on thin ice like it's a ring. Pickle head cats and John, they don't think what? You're not sleeping, that's a long ass blink money. Your little chicken dick but a breast thing. Nothing y'all spitting is interesting. You're not black doors or the next best thing. Just plug bullshit, start a kid nuggets. Your head get your thing on stuff, I just love it. And manifest the style thou should not covet. And none of y'all rappers want no parts of it. Step and razor knife, beat to dog. Men all speak soft, but thoughts is not a thought. You cut like that, the fucking we all can talk. And who gon' shine with all y'all take a loss? It's the ball, it's similar to it's dice roll. It's big strong kids, go out and quick draw. We heavyweight throwing them out the big draw. For real, come in and get y'all. It's the that we go through. You accept me. 5 minutes later, the crowd is in the prince. Packed up to the max, I'm occupants. Give me the mic, I got the Jones like Quincy. Break down the barrier, don't try to press me. Let the ladies in the front get pressed against me. Peeping, brothers on stage, 10 deep. 24 after 18, what ain't sleeping? Duck hopping, don't bust the heat seeking. Mission make y'all feel this and keep leaking. Bang this in the hoods like stolen goods, keep preaching. Sound wave is street sweeping. I walk upon water like Run DM. Cash money maintaining the cut. Come see him, it's all time and it's all over. Yo, who's coming through? I know the lady that be crew. I know the lady that be crew.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome. Wednesday night, Top This Money team. Everybody, welcome aboard. We're going to get started here in just a minute. I see we got a bunch of people in here already. I see we got people in the chat already. Put up the dollar signs. I need my money shades over here. Let me get my shades on right here. I see we got the dollar signs. Yo, if you're all excited right now, Show me the dollar signs in the chat. We're about to get started here in just a second. This is Dan DiBiase coming to you from my bedroom office here in beautiful sunny Gulfport, Florida. I know most of y'all are probably cold right now, so my condolences. My heart goes out to you all. I'm actually sitting in today for Lou. Lou is not going to be here this evening. He sends his apologies. He actually has some personal stuff going on in his life right now that he'll let y'all know about when the time is right, but it's killing him right now that he cannot be here. So everybody get ready to have some fun. We're going to be chilled out. We're going to relax tonight. We're going to have a little bit of fun. Grab your favorite beverage. I always got my boy Darth Vader with me here. You know what I'm saying? Repping the dark side of the force over here. Keep me hydrated and whatnot while we go through this training. Guys are brand new here on this hangout right now. Welcome aboard. Glad to have anybody that's brand new on the team. You know, anybody who's the veterans. I see you all here right now. Steve, Reggie, Melanie. Got a bunch of people on here who are always chilling. Jerome. Reggie's in Arizona. Good deal, man. Get out of that cold, bro. Get out of that cold. That's the key to life. If you're in the cold, get out of there. Many of you are probably in this opportunity right now because you want to get the money to move the hell out of the freezing weather right now. So hopefully we can set you all up with that and get you all going. So yeah, so grab yourself a beverage, grab yourself a pen, pencil, whatever it is you like to write with, and something to write on. Maybe you like to take some notes. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. Everybody who's here right now, you know, everybody who's here right now, guys, we're all in here for the right reason. Okay, we're all in here. You're in the right place. You know, you may be, like I said, brand new. This may be your first time on something like this kind of thing, and you may be like, who's this crazy son of a bitch wearing these glasses right now? What is he doing wearing glasses indoors at nighttime, no less? Well, you know, we're just here to have some fun. We're here to help each other out. Anybody who's here is here for the opportunity and really is just looking to either improve their life, improve their family's lives. Maybe you want to get out of the work life. Maybe there's something that you've always wanted to buy. Maybe you just want to be able to, you know, go out to you know, nice restaurants, places to eat with your significant loved one, put some extra money in your pocket. Whatever the reason is, we're here to make money. We're here for the opportunity, and we're all here for the same reason. So we're here to help each other. So you're in the right place right now. You know, we all have lives. We all have our lives that we have. We have, whether it be our families, whether it be our little ones, whether we go to school, whether we work a full-time job, whatever it is we're dedicated to. Maybe it's an art form. You know, we all have our lives, and we come here to add to those lives. That's why we're here. That's why we're here to build this opportunity. And, you know, we put together this hour so that way we can all kind of just get together and relax for a little bit on Wednesday night. Ask questions. You're going to have an opportunity to ask questions. If you guys want to ask questions, please do so by using the little question mark thing on the left-hand side of the webinar panel. There should be a little question mark there. The question should be enabled right now. I know I did not remember to do that last week. So you guys should be able to go ahead and ask your questions there by clicking the question mark thing. And in addition to that, you know, you guys can mingle with each other in the chat. I see you guys are already going in the chat. Paula, thank you so much for the kind words. I know I say it before, but let me just say it again to you directly and everybody on the team. And this will help for those of you who don't know me, okay? First of all, I'll tell you a little bit about who I am. My name is Dan DiBiase again. Introduce myself. I'm here. I'm taking a place for Lou Cameron today. I'm usually on these things with my partner on Wednesday. Sometimes he does them by himself. Sometimes we have some other members of the team on here. Lou could not make it. So even though I may type some stuff up in the chat like this, it says Lou Cameron, I'm Dan DiBiase. So for those of you guys who don't know, I'm Dan DiBiase. I am part of the Top This Money team. I'm not one of the founders, but I was in the team from the very beginning, about 100 members, 100, 200 members in, and I helped build the team from the ground up. Okay, and it's a real exciting place to be. I've been able to create a full-time income doing this alongside of other things that I've learned in the network marketing world. And we come together, like I said, on Wednesday nights to help each other out. So I am here from a position of somebody who's already become successful with the Motor Club of America opportunity and Top This Money team. And I'm here to share with you guys and help you guys out. Okay, so I want to help you guys with whatever it is that you need. So again, if you have any questions, please go ahead and ask your questions in the little question mark thing on the left-hand side, okay? And I will address those to the best of my ability closer toward the end of the hangout. Be prepared to hang out with me for, like, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour or so. I won't keep you any later than 9 p.m. East, I promise. Scout's honor. I don't know how that goes, but Scout's honor. Anyway, so let's get into it. So, a couple things I want to talk about. We could go over a whole bunch of stuff. You guys know I like to ramble. I like to run my mouth a lot, and it's really just for the greater good of all of you. I really just want to help you guys make more money. Because when you guys make more money, I make more money. When you guys build your brand, it builds my brand. That's what the whole game is about. That's what everything's about. Okay, so. I want to talk really, first of all, let me just throw a disclaimer out there really quickly. Okay, I just want to tell everybody here, let me take my glasses off for this for 1 second. I want to tell everybody out there that's over there in Top This Money Team internet land right now that all of the information that I'm prepared to share this evening with you guys is a matter of my own opinion, and I am sharing it for informational purposes only. That goes for anything that anybody says in the chat too, or wherever it is. We are not telling you what to do with your money. We are by no way, means, shape, or form saying that you need to invest a certain amount of money in order to make a certain amount of money. We are simply here to share information with the hopes that we all can become wealthy, prosperous, and thrive with the Motor Club of America opportunity and any other opportunity in the entrepreneurial and network marketing space that you choose to attack online. Okay, there is no such thing as a free ride in this world, and there is no such thing as a get-rich-quick scheme or easy money, to my knowledge, that is illegal. Okay, what we do is real work, and it is 100% on the up and up. So those who are successful are those who are focused, dedicated, and determined to become successful. And that is it. There's no shortcuts to success. Anyone who promises you a shortcut, promises you a get-rich-quick scheme, promises you that you press a key on your keyboard and money will come spitting into your bank account tomorrow, take it from me, personal experience, they're probably not telling you the truth. Okay? So getting that out of the way, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this thing, right, guys? Which is, how are we going to help each other make money? And for me, guys, I can really share with you guys what works with me on a daily basis. I can't really share what doesn't work, what I'm not doing. I can only share what I've gone and done and has been successful for me. So you really, lack of a better, a better thing here, you stuck with one guy. Okay, you got my skills, my brain, my advice, my instructions, my coaching, whatever it may be, it's all coming from me. So I'm not promising anybody that this is all going to resonate with you guys, but I have made money doing this, so hopefully it can help some of you to something. Maybe if you could take one little thing or even a part of what I do and add it to your repertoire, then I think I've done my job. Okay, so for those of you guys who don't know, I personally use Facebook to do most of my recruiting in Motor Club of America. Okay, I am using Facebook for still to this day, 90% of my referrals do come through Facebook. Okay, and what I'm doing on Facebook, I really took a stab at making a training on what I do on Facebook, but after attacking it and going through the training, and those of you guys who are there know, there's so much to cover really with what I do on a daily basis that it's really impossible to do in one training. So really what I want to do is I kind of want to help work with people on kind of a one-on-one or small group basis, kind of like this. Okay, and build from there for those of you guys who want to use Facebook for the opportunity. Now, I did post recently on my blog a training that teaches you how to tag the way that I tag nowadays. Okay, with that said, and I will share that link with you guys if you want it. Let me know. I'll give you the link to to my tagging training. But I want to be very clear. I want you guys to know that, tagging alone and doing a strategy on Facebook as far as bringing leads in is really only part of the story. Okay, and that really goes for whatever strategy that you are doing to get leads in, whether that be the text message marketing. I know that some of you guys are attacking that and killing it with that, and that's awesome. I see some of you crushing it, bringing people into the team with that, so that's great. Whether it be email marketing, whether it be doing the actual paid Facebook advertisements, any other kind of paid advertisement, maybe you're doing Twitter, maybe you're doing Google, whatever it is. Some of you guys might be doing offline marketing. The bottom line is that the getting of the lead, the acquiring of the lead is really only one part of what you do. Okay. And depending on how you acquire that lead and how you build your system, your quote unquote funnel. Okay, if you don't understand what that term is, just hang with me and we'll clarify everything for you in the end. You know, depending on how you acquire those leads, how you bring those people in, where they're seeing you essentially, it's going to require a different type of engagement. Okay, when I say engagement, what I mean is your personal interaction with those people. The reason why I like Facebook, and the reason why I like to use Facebook is because on Facebook, first of all, there's over 800 million daily active users. Okay, just recently did the research on this, and as recently as October, I believe the research was done. 800, and I want to say 43 million daily active users on Facebook. Okay, just think about that for a second. If you're not into numbers, just think about how much 1 million people is, and then take 100 million and then times that times 8, and that's how many people per day are active on Facebook. Okay, it's stupid. It's stupid how many people are on Facebook. Okay, so if I want people to talk to about an opportunity, there's no really better place to go. The only website on all of the World Wide Web in the planet Earth that has more people visiting it than Facebook is Google.com. Now, if you do not believe me, if you're saying this guy's blowing smoke, whatever it is, do your research, okay? First of all, you can find your rankings for your websites at alexa.com, Alexa.com. As a matter of fact, if you're a marketer and you're visiting websites daily and you're interested in, or you just want to, see the rank of your own website, I suggest downloading the Alexa toolbar. It's a toolbar you can attach to your browser, and it will make it so that way you can do a little bit of research as far as how much traffic different websites get. But if you look at the rankings on Alexa.com, they're kind of the industry standard for website rankings, okay? Kind of the unofficial industry standard. You will see Google is the most visited website on planet Earth, and then number 2 is Facebook. It's been that way since I've been in this industry, since I learned of Alexa.com, which is just over 2 years now. Okay, as a matter of fact, I joined my first opportunity on this most recent run here that I've become successful on the 27th of January, 2013. So I'm coming up on my 1 year here in this run, my 2 year here in this run, and it's been really, really awesome. It's been really, really awesome. So I don't want to go too deep into that right now, but nonetheless, yeah. So Facebook is a hugely traveled website, right? Tons of people on there. Another great thing about Facebook is that unlike something like Instagram, Twitter, any of the other really social media platforms, there's really not many others. LinkedIn operates in a similar way that Facebook does, but LinkedIn's really more for a business professional, which, you guys can target those people. It's just all about who you're targeting as far as your client base goes. But Facebook really makes everything all in one box. I learned through building my business on Facebook that you can strike up a conversation and a relationship with somebody from scratch all on Facebook and actually get to know somebody in real life, by sending messages back and forth and viewing each other's profiles, never having to actually pick up a phone and speak to each other, never necessarily having to see each other. Now, granted, if you add that stuff to your Facebook relationships, if you start adding Skype, you have Skype conversations with people, pick up the phone, start talking to people, you're texting people, if you want to do something like, getting together with people and having meetings, conferences, coffee shop, whatever it is that you want to do, that can enhance the relationship, obviously, but you can build a relationship all on Facebook right from scratch, and that is literally what I am doing, okay? Most of what I do all day long is literally just having conversations with people, okay? Going onto Facebook and seeing who messaged me, seeing who liked my photos, seeing who commented on my photos, maybe following up with people who message me asking me about information, and that's really the bulk of what I do. So I'd like to help those who want to grow in that regard and want to do the same thing that I do. Okay, I did this, building this from the ground up, literally from scratch, literally from nothing. I came onto Facebook, and I was kind of blessed in this way when I started. I came on with no real Facebook experience. I was one of those people that didn't really get into social media at all. I was kind of anti-social media, and when I attacked Facebook, it was really just for business, okay? And that kind of gave me a cool perspective because I wasn't really worried about like my Facebook account and my existing friends, because I didn't really have any. My existing friends like getting pissed about me posting. I know that's something that people struggle with a lot. And the reason why I say that is because I didn't have that problem, and that was a blessing for me. It was a blessing in, kind of in disguise, that I was able to actually attack it from that without having to, worry about the personal side of Facebook. Okay, so that's cool. And I built this whole business with that kind of engagement happening over the past 2 years, and I continue to do that to this day. One of the methods that I use to bring people to my Facebook profile in order to see what I am doing is I tag people in money pictures, photos, okay? And I just recently redid the training because obviously we've changed the way that this has been done, but I'm still tagging people. I am still doing it. I'm not doing it, crazy all day, every day. But the cool thing is that if you are brand new and you've never done anything before and you don't have any money to invest in any other kind of advertising and all you got is time on your hands, well, you can start tagging photos and you can literally do it around the clock, and you will start driving some traffic. You will start getting people to add you as a friend on your Facebook profile, okay? And then that combined with, I think it was Jeffrey Camacho did the training on actually adding friends. Yourself personally, you're going to start bringing people onto your Facebook profile, okay? And that's going to actually create a little bit of a buzz for you, and the stuff that you post is going to be able to kind of hopefully bring people in. Now, in order to get into this in full detail, you guys really got to kind of go through the trainings, go through everything, study the people's Facebook walls who are doing this kind of thing, and just have at it, okay? Have action, take massive action towards doing this. I got to put my money shades on right now because Kevin's dropping some dollar signs up in there. I believe that's Kevin. Yeah. more dollar signs than I can handle with my little old fragile eyes here. So let me throw those money shades on because it's getting bright up in here right now. So essentially, the bottom line is that Facebook, the way that I use it, is a ongoing, continuously moving thing that really has to be practiced on a daily basis in order for anybody to have success with it over the long term. I've learned over the course of this year and a half that I've been doing Motor Club of America on Facebook, I've learned tons of things about relationships with people, how to talk to people, what to say to answer questions. But you guys, if you're new to this or have never done the Facebook strategy and gotten your rolled up your sleeves and gotten your hands dirty before, you just got to get out there, you got to do it, and you got to learn it, and learn by practice. That's really what it comes down to. Okay. Now, what I would do, guys, is I would go and I would look at the 2 trainings, okay? And if you don't have the links to them, just contact me or let me know, and I can get you the trainings. There's one that kind of shows you what I do as far as engaging with people. And then there's another one that I just dropped like a day or 2 ago that hopefully will be on the training site soon, that is really about the tagging strategy. Okay, and how I do the tagging strategy effectively, and how I still bring people without having to pay to promote my post using the tagging strategy. So now, the third thing you can do, if you want to reach out about working on Facebook, and this can probably be the most successful thing that you can do, is to reach out to me. Or reach out to someone else who's using Facebook that's either on the team or having success with the same opportunity. Okay. The reason being is because when you get that personal touch from somebody, it can really, really help. And I am always willing to take time out of my day to help those who want help. Okay. The bottom line is that there's not many people that reach out to me anymore. Okay. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be starting a scheduling service, which I did once before, but I did it for free. I found that people were breaking the schedules, breaking the appointments. They weren't serious. So I'm going to actually be starting to charge money for my scheduling service. I'm going to be not just catering to the team, anybody in the network marketing space. But for now, you guys can contact me, and if you're on the team, I'll try and dedicate as much time as I can to you for free, especially talking over Facebook, or if we can hop on Skype or something like that. I want to help you guys, and hopefully I can help you. Maybe take a look at your Facebook wall, see what's going on, see what you've been posting, show you what I've been doing, and we can help you go from there. So that's what I do, guys. I'm a Facebook guy first and foremost, and it really would be impossible for me on this training to really tell you everything that I do on Facebook. Now, to bring it all around full circle, and to explain to you what drives me and what motivates me and what I think is the golden key to success for me here on Facebook and anywhere else really that I share this opportunity, is not what I do on Facebook per se. It's not a strategy. It's not bringing in leads a certain way. It's not talking to people a certain way really per se. It's really just, in my opinion, it's the mindset that I have going in. It's the fact that I have the belief that I know what I am doing and why I am doing it. Okay, and what I am doing is I am sharing an opportunity with people who need it. And I am doing it to help myself and to help others. That's it. Okay. Both of those things equally. Help myself and help others. Okay. This is the definition, my friends, of a good deal. Okay. This is the definition of when you have something that is mutually beneficial for both parties. What I do is mutually beneficial with both parties. Now, does everybody who signs up have success like I do, or more, or success at all? Of course not. Absolutely not. But I do know that I give everybody the exact same opportunity that I was given. Actually, I give people much more tools than I was given, because we built more tools into this thing over the course of the year. And if you guys bring people into Top This Money team and you just add them to the team, add them to the group, invite them to these trainings, that stuff's done for you. Hopefully you can add your personal touch onto it too, and you can start doing some of the things that I do, maybe in the small capacity. I mean, you got to do everything that I do, but in some capacity, if you can help the team, you may get on the phone, talk to them, and strike up relationships with the people that are, not just signed up, but prospects too. That again is what this industry is about. I am fully motivated by that 100% of the time. So it makes it easy for me to do anything on Facebook. So I never run into the situation where it's like, what do I say to this person? What do I say to that person? Because everything is coming 100% from my heart. Everything is coming 100% from my goals. Okay, everything is coming 100% from where my mindset is, which is to bring value to these people in the form of this. I don't care whether they sign up with me or not. The truth of the matter is that most people are going to sign up with you if you connect with them on a personal level. But if you're living this life, if you're living this business life where you're trying to trick people, if you're trying to be someone else in your Facebook wall or in your advertisements or whatever it may be, and then you're living another life, well then, my friends, I got very bad news for you. You got work to do. You got work to do right now, and you got some personal development things that you need to do first before you are going to sponsor anybody on a regular basis in this business. Can you stumble ass backwards blind into a couple of deals? Sure you can. Okay, which is probably the worst thing that can happen for you in the long run, because it might put 160, 240 bucks in your pocket tomorrow, and that may sound great to you. Because, the lights may be off, the baby might not have diapers, and your wife might, be chasing you around the apartment with the rolling pin. But the fact of the matter is that, are we doing this to, pay a bill today and just, you know, prolong the inevitable, or are we really doing this to find what we really want here, which is true, you know, financial freedom, true success, true supplemental income, maybe build your business, maybe that's something that you had a passion for, you know, whatever it may be. That's why we're really here. That's why I'm really here, and that's why I think the people who are mostly successful in this industry are usually here, guys. So that's what I'm motivated by. That's what I'm always driven by, and that's what is always literally pushing me all of the time in this industry, is that I'm thinking for myself, how can I do X, Y, and Z? Every day for the last 2 years since I've been getting up and working in this industry, every single day I have been driven by the same exact thing. No matter how much money I made or didn't make, and there's been ups and downs, trust me, through this whole ride for me, and there will be more ups and downs because I'm not stopping anytime soon. So if you're going to jump on this ride with me and you're going to be one of the few people who's going to be successful in this industry, be prepared for those ups and downs. Be ready to go for the long haul. But it's those ups and downs that are going to make you who you are, especially the down times, especially when you have those failures, when you hit those roadblocks. Those are the things that are going to build you up in the end and make you who you are. That's going to be where, you know, you actually build the strength in your roots, okay? But every single day that I attack this industry, that I attack this business, I'm always thinking all the time about how can I bring value? How can I help change someone's life? How can I expose them the idea that they don't have to go on with business as usual? Because so many people in this world are trapped with business as usual, right? Whatever that may be. Whether that means, you know, you're the crackhead in the street with the needle in your arm, or, you know, just a person who's, you know, running yourself ragged around the 9 to 5 and you know, don't see an end in sight. Maybe you've been working for the same company or in the same industry for some time now and you don't see an end in sight, you know, and you love your family and you love, you know, the people around you and you want to take care of them and you want to help them and you want to support them, but you don't see a way out with the normal traditional 9 to 5 lifestyle. Well, I'm here to tell you that you don't have to do that anymore. You just don't have to do that anymore. But it's not as simple as press a button and money spits out of your computer. It takes a little bit more than anything in this world. Like I said in the beginning in the disclaimer, takes work. So you got to build it, you got to work at it, and you got to be focused on it. For me, my money has been in that value that I add to people's lives, trying to expose to them the fact that, you know, this kind of thing exists, they can join it, and I'm living the life. Okay. And I wasn't always living the life. You know, I was not always making money doing this. When I started, I wasn't making money, but I was just honest with people. I told them, hey, I'm going to be making money. Okay. Look at what these people are doing. I started showing them people on my team, people in my opportunity that were making money. And that's how I connected with people. The people who are like me connected with me. The people who are like you are going to connect with you. And that's what my whole business is about, guys, the relationship building. So let me get off of this high horse. Hey, Efron, listen, this is what it's all about. Efron, you know, if you want to jump on a Skype with me, contact me. Reach out to me. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I put myself out there very often for people on this team and other teams to contact me and tell me when you want to, you know, talk, we could set something up. I'm a very busy man, so I can't just, you know, jump on a phone call anytime, you know, whenever it's convenient for you, but we can set something up and we can schedule something. So not a lot of people contact me when I reach out. I usually get 1 or 2 people only contact me. So be one of those people. Set yourself apart. Be one of those people and reach out to me. Let me know, Efron. Hit me up. Add me as a friend if we're not friends already. And hit me up on Facebook, and we will get together on a Skype, and we'll put some time aside so we can talk and we can work together. And that goes for all of you that are on this thing. Not just with this kind of thing. Set yourself apart in every possible way that you can. Look, I'm going to give you some God's honest truth right now, guys. Here's the bottom line. Out of the people who are on this hangout right now, maybe 1 or 2 of you is going to be successful in the long run. Real talk. Okay, I'm not here to sugarcoat it and tell you guys what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear. It's just how it is. I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm not saying that to be negative. I'm just telling you the statistics of the industry are as such. Okay, I've sponsored over 2,000 people in this business. I've given them the same exact opportunity, again, more of an opportunity than I've been given, okay? The fact of the matter is that none of them have had more success than me, okay? That is only because I am an exceptional individual. You out there are an exceptional individual too, okay? Every single one of you has it in you to do exactly the same thing that I've done and then some. Look, I'm nothing in this industry, guys. If you guys really want to see real success stories in this industry, start studying people like Eric Worre, David Wood, Frank Kern, Jonathan Budd. These guys are millionaires, multi-millionaires, all in the same industry, okay? And they're a dime a dozen. There's people like me between, guys like those guys and everywhere in between, okay? So there's many, many success stories in this industry, but compared to the amount of people that come into the industry, they're extremely, extremely rare because certain human beings, it's not because they're smarter, better looking, have nicer hair, anything like that. It's simply because those people took actions that other people were not willing to do, whatever it may be. And I'm not talking about working hard, okay? Working hard is important, and you must work hard. Once you find something that starts working, you really got to go at it hard. But when you're going hard with something that's not necessarily working, well, then you're just spinning your wheels and running around in circles. Okay, so what I'm talking about is most likely if you're somebody who's working hard and you are spinning your wheels, you're not having success with whatever it is you're doing, but you're going day, night, this can help some of you veterans that are out there right now struggling, to get, your 5-10 sales a week, but, you're putting in 40 hours, 30 hours a week on this thing. The truth of the matter is that you need to think about this, and you need to look at your own eyeballs in the mirror and think about this right now. But you are probably avoiding something that you know that you need to do, whether that be learning how to create a certain kind of website, capture page. Maybe you need to be shooting videos. Maybe you need to be sharing more of your life. That's something that I talked about on my blog this morning, actually, is sharing more of my life. I haven't done enough of that. I know that that's a comfort zone thing that I have not been doing. I kind of got complacent with not sharing my life so much on Facebook and my blog and all that kind of stuff, and just kind of giving value and all that stuff, and really mixing in my life. It would really go a long way for my brand, for my business. And I haven't been doing so much of that. So I know that's something that I got to face, that I got to do more of. It's uncomfortable for me. It's not something that I necessarily like to do, but I got to get excited about it. I got to know that that's the next step, and I got to realize that that's the comfort zone breakthrough that I need to go through in order to have my next success, in order to have my next breakthrough. Okay, so think about that. Whatever you need to do in your business, especially if you're a vet that's struggling, you know what I'm talking about right now. If you're brand new, you might not quite understand this right now, but you'll get it. But whatever it is that you need to do to break through, it's there. You know it already. I don't need to tell you. No one needs to give you a secret. You don't need to buy any system. You don't need to do anything. You know what it is that you need to do. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and think about it for a little bit, because it's in there. And you're probably just afraid to do it, or putting it off and procrastinating. I tell you this from experience, and it's just going at it and doing whatever it is that is going to set you apart from the rest of the industry, that is going to create your next breakthrough. If you're not doing video, I've said it a million times, you gotta be. You gotta be out there doing some kind of videos, guys. You gotta be. Whether it's doing hangouts like this and training the people that come on, if you're brand new, or if you're, struggling, why not put together a Google Hangout for people and sell the product and talk about the team, talk about what's going on, and just post it on your Facebook wall. But you got to put yourself out there. You got to do the things that split you apart from everyone else. If you're that one person, one of the 1-2 people that's on this Hangout right now that's going to be successful, you're going to do those things, okay? You're not going to say, okay, tomorrow I'll do it. You're going to go hard, and you're going to do it right now. And it's because of that attitude that I've been successful, guys. It's because I've literally done the things, and I continue to do the things that I know are uncomfortable, that I don't necessarily want to do, that I don't necessarily know how to do, but I just roll up my sleeves and I say, pardon my language, fuck it, let's do it. And that is what makes me successful. That is what makes people like Jonathan Budd, David Wood, and all the other leaders in this industry, Frank Kern, all these guys that are millionaires, okay, in this industry, they say the same exact stuff, okay, that I'm telling you right now. And it's all a building process. It's all a process. And as you grow and as you have more breakthroughs, your business grows and your bank account has more breakthroughs. So that's the nice part about this, right? All right, guys. So I hope you guys are digging this. If you guys are feeling what I'm talking about right now and you're with me right now, show me the money in the chat. I know that, I've been rambling on for some time, and I see that I think we got some questions over here. So let me see if I can go ahead and address these here. Once I see those dollar signs in the chat, I'm going to go ahead and throw my money shades on. Throw those money shades on. So let me get a sip of water here and see if we got any questions. All right. Okay, cool. So we do have 2 questions. Again, for those of you guys who want to ask questions, very easy. There should be a little question mark thing on the left-hand side of the GoToWebinar window there. Just go ahead and type your question over there on the left-hand side, and I will do my best to try to answer it to the best of my ability. I'll also scout the chat for questions in just a second. Oh, there we go. Dollar signs, baby. I love to see it. My boy Dwayne and my girl Melanie. What's up, people? Family in the house tonight. Family in the house. Love you all. Okay, cool. So let's start addressing some of these questions here. Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Okay. What about using Kik as a way of communication while using text message marketing idea? Paula asks. Absolutely. First of all, Kik is a great way to communicate, and people use it all the time on Instagram. So if you're using Instagram and you want a way to kind of message people back and forth, I suggest Kik. It's kind of the accepted form of messaging through Instagram. Okay. Again, this is kind of why I like Facebook, guys, is because everything's in Facebook. I don't have to leave Facebook to do the messaging and everything like that. But if you're doing things, like, texting or Instagram or whatever it may be, something like Kik would work, Paula. Absolutely. And use whatever it is that you think might work. Go out there and try it. Try it for a little while and see how it goes. And especially if you're using Facebook or whatever it is, to market, adding Instagram and adding text messaging as additional methods is key. So, that's great. And, also, any success that you have with anything that you do, you should post it in the group and tell the team about it, or let me know about it. Maybe we can make a training video about it. Maybe we could bring you up here and edify you a little bit and build your brand a little bit and have you talk a little bit about what it is that you do that works. But Paula, Kik, from what I understand, is a wonderful way to communicate. Like I said, people use it on Instagram all the time, and there's nothing wrong at all with using that as a means of communication for texting. The point is this: speculation is never gonna get you anywhere. Most people will speculate and they'll weigh out their options before they do anything, and they think that that's the most intelligent route to go about it. And in some cases it may be, you can argue that making an educated decision based on facts is more intelligent, but you're also going to waste a whole shitload of time, again, part of my language, sitting there contemplating the ifs when you could just be going out there and going hard and just doing it. So what I would suggest is just go out there and just do it. Just use whatever method. And the key is, when things work in a high capacity, you got to gravitate to those, and you got to stick with those things, and you got to build on those things. And then whatever's not working, you just shave it off. And that's it. You got to continuously be attacking and throwing the stuff out there, and then always analyzing. Okay, well, let's see what I did here today. A good thing to do would be to keep a journal with what you did during the day, every single day. If you're going to dedicate 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours to this a day, at the end of the day, after it all said and done, and you've done whatever amount of work that you want to do for that day, take out a notebook and put the date at the top of a page and journal down some stuff that you did and the results. And that'll help you kind of put it in your head as to what's working, what's not working. Over the course of time, doing a little bit of this journaling, keeping track of it, you're going to see the patterns that work, that don't work, and so on and so forth, and you're going to go from there. So that's the key, but the first step is to take massive action. Whatever comes in your mind, just go at it. These days, like whatever I think of, I'm just like, man, I'm doing that. I'm doing it. Sometimes I'll just pick up my computer and be like, okay, now it's time to do that. It's time to get rolling with that. And that's that. So, yo, T, what up, bro?
Hey, what up,
Welcome aboard,
though?
welcome aboard. So,
Indeed, indeed. How's everybody doing? I'm sorry if I interrupted anything, but
no, it's
I
all
just
good. We're just
jumped
chilling,
right
man.
on.
We're just chilling. So you haven't been hanging out. You just popped on just now.
Yeah, just popped on just now. Been trying to get my computer up and going and everything, so I'm just like, yeah, I ain't missing out on this one. Freaking feel
Gotcha, gotcha.
awesome to be back up on here. What's going on?
Glad to have you aboard. Glad to have you aboard. Nah, man, we're just chilling, just having some fun. Actually, I was just rambling, blowing some smoke really the whole entire time, talking about Facebook, just talking about mindset, and really, really, kind of just having fun, chilling. I was answering some questions, but you're here now. So, do you got any kind of words of wisdom, anything that you wanted to bring to the table today? Or are you kind of just here to hang out, listen, answer questions? Talk to me, brother. What's going on? Can you hear me? Oh, I think we may have lost him. That sometimes happens when you just get on a computer. So hopefully we'll get our friend back soon. He looks like he's frozen there. There's definitely worse looking people that can be frozen. So we'll leave him there for 1 second. All right. So let me go on, continue with these questions here. Okay. Drake asked, what do I do after I build my website? How do I start advertising my website? Okay, that's a great question, Drake. And everyone always wants to know that. How do I start advertising? The first thing that I would do is I would go to the training site, the team training site. If you don't have the team training site, let me know or post it in the chat or whatever. I'm sure somebody can post it in the chat if they want, and you can access it there, or you can go to the group or contact your sponsor, whoever signed you up. The fact of the matter is that on that training site there is a strategies tab that will give you strategies, a couple of strategies that you can use to go ahead and start sharing this opportunity. What your goal should be at the very beginning is to try to find one or maybe two strategies to try to work with on a daily basis, whether it even be like an hour, a half hour, a day, that you can start building, that you can start attacking, and you can start, like I said, putting together some data from to see what's working, what's not working. The chances are, at the very beginning, if you've never done anything like this before, you don't have like a big, list or downline or mouthpiece, to broadcast your business to, you're probably only going to be talking to like 5 people a day, at the beginning. Hold on that. Oh, Efron hit me. You got basis. So that's where I would training site and try and learn something from the training site. Again, I have a couple of strategies that aren't necessarily on the training site yet, but will be very soon. The tagging strategy that I'm doing on Facebook now, I have, and you guys can contact me personally if you want that. So just add me as a friend on Facebook. Dimitri DiBiase, my name is. I'm in the group. I'm in the team group, and I'll be more than happy to get that information to you. And that actually leads to Efron's next question. What's another way to use Facebook because we don't have the promote button? Efron, two things. First of all, I did a training on Facebook ads, placing Facebook ads. So if you want to pay to use Facebook, you can use Facebook ads. I'm doing some really cool ads. Again, sorry, everybody. That I'm going to be sharing with you guys soon. So hang on for that. Again, I'm out there building. I got I'm out there in the trenches every day, and I'm putting up ads and seeing what works and seeing what doesn't work. Putting up 10 different ads and tweaking the ones that were kind of sticking, and you can that stuff, and you can get started for as little as $1 a day with that stuff from the training site. Okay, so again, if you don't have the training site link, hit me up, ask someone in the group, ask someone in the team, Ask a member, we'll get you to training site. Okay. Also, I am still tagging. Remember, tagging still works. It just doesn't work to the same capacity that it used to when you were able to pay to sponsor your posts. So, if you want to generate results with tagging, what you need to do is you need to tag more. That's it. So, if you have time to sit there and tag 4 or 5 times a day, then you can do that. Again, I have a training that teaches you how to tag, in my opinion, what is the most effective way, and retag. I still do it to pictures that I've never promoted before, and they get thousands of likes on them. Okay, of course, it takes time to get thousands of likes. They'll start with maybe 50, 100, and then so on and so forth. But as I continuously tag those photos, it creates more traction. Okay, so I have a training for that. Again, hit me up for that, and I can get that to you. It's just a blog post that I did. That's a video, about a 20-minute video that shows you how to do exactly what I do. But again, the key is engaging with people on the back end. That is the most important thing, in my opinion, is engaging with people on the back end of these things, not necessarily on the front end of these things. Okay, so you can bring people in, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not bringing as many eyes to my webpage as I was, but I'm bringing I'm bringing over 100, where I was getting close to 200. Now I'm getting like 120, 130 a day, but I'm doing less tagging and I'm doing more engaging, and I'm doing more of that back end, more working with people, more of talking to people, and really getting to find out who people are and what they're about and how I can help them with this opportunity. Through that, providing information and building a relationship, we strike a little bit of a rapport, and then they either join me or they don't. That's it. Those who are going to join me at that point. It's not that, I've made thousands of dollars. It's really that I engage with them, got to know them, and that's pretty much it. So that's really the bottom line. Yeah, Efron, definitely, bro. Hit me up and we can talk. It's a process that, again, if you're brand new at it, it takes time. And you can learn it on your own like I did. You know what I mean? You can really learn it on your own by just going out there and doing it, and make mistakes and, build it over the course of a year or two, which is not that long to build a business. You know what I mean? You'll start making money quickly anyway, at least some money, But if you got mentors and people that are willing to work with you that are already doing it, well, then that's better, And to be perfectly honest with you guys, if it wasn't for you guys on the team, many of you who are here now, some of you who are not, a lot of people that I work with, I had a lot of people to work with and team up with and help me along the road. And now I've become independent at it. No matter what happens, whether this opportunity goes away, this team goes away, I'm an expert. I'm literally an expert at working with people on Facebook, advertising, getting to know people. And it all comes down to, again, just, the trick is giving value. If your main motivating goal is only to make money, if all you care about is just to have racks on racks and sit on the beach with Cristal, you're going to fail. That's probably why you're broke in the first place. You get directly paid. Listen, you could either believe me or not on this, but it's the God's honest truth. I'm telling you right now for your own good. You directly get paid in this world for the value that you give to the world, regardless of what it is that you're doing. Regardless, you get paid what you are worth. So the trick is, if you want to be a millionaire, you need to create millions of dollars worth of value and give that first. And then the result will be your money in your pocket. It's a cause and effect thing. It's a law of nature. Money is just a force. It's just another energy. Paper ain't nothing. Money, the money that we have nowadays, and, don't even get me started on the Federal Reserve System, but years ago, before the Federal Reserve System was introduced, money was, you were able to exchange, and it said written on your note, on your $5, $10, whatever it is note that you had, this note is value is worth X amount of silver or gold or whatever. It would say right on the note that this is that what you can bring that note to the bank and exchange it for in its actual weight, in its actual value. Okay, the commodity being whatever, silver, gold, whatever. Right now, since the institution of the Federal Reserve Bank, all it says on your paper money is that this money is legal tender for all debts, public and private. That's it. So really all that means is that, you can use it to settle debts. That's it. And another statistic is that only 3% of the world's economy is actual physical money. Most of it's invisible anyway. So money is just a force. It's nothing. The paper is nothing. The digital data in your bank account is just ones and zeros. There's nothing there. But the value reacts to you when you give value, when you put the value out there. And that is the key. That is the key. When I say all I want to do is I want to be a millionaire, that gives no value. That gives no value to the world. Me being a millionaire, now you could say, oh yeah, well if I was a millionaire, I have all these grandiose dreams, I would do X, Y, and Z, and but that's all pipe dreams, guys, and that's all nonsense, and that's what everybody says. And that's easy for you to say that you're not a millionaire. So what you need to do is you need to visualize yourself being a millionaire if that's what you want to be. Or even being if that's what you want to be right now. Whatever your goal is, you need to visualize that in reality, and you need to write down what you're really going to do and make that shit real. Make it real. Okay, you need to get ready, and you need to command the universe to say, okay, this $13,000 is coming into my grasp, and here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to pay off. Here's what I'm going to do with this money, and here's the money that I'm going to invest with it. This percentage of it. Okay, it doesn't matter how much money you make. You can make $1 million tomorrow. It's all going to go away if you don't have a plan. If you don't have a value to give with it, if you don't have something to do. Okay, but if you have a business and you have value to give on a daily basis, whatever that may be, then the money never goes away because you're continuously creating it by giving the value that you're giving. Okay, so if your goal is sit on a beach, pop bottles all day, you got to think about that. You got to realign your goals. You got to think about, what do I want to do? Trust me, if you had $1 million, you may think it's all fun now, and you were sitting on a beach popping bottles all day. That will get old very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. All the money in the world, it don't matter. It gets old quickly unless you have some direction. So you need to figure out your direction first and do it the right way. Okay? And once you start putting that value out there, that's when the money starts reacting to the value and comes back to you. So hopefully you guys understand that, because that is a key concept. Okay? It's, in my opinion, the most important concept is the belief in what you're doing, why you're doing what you're doing, and the goal of where you're going is the key, in my opinion, to everything. It's only because of that and remembering that I've succeeded in the down times. Because I've been able to say to the universe, all right, God, get me through this. I know you're putting me through this on the right path for a reason, and just show me the way to go. Show me the way to go. Show me the way to help these people. And that's it. And sometimes you just need to do that and buckle down and figure out what it is that you're here for, that you're doing. Many people have no direction, especially those who are used to the employee mindset. Those people who are used to, working a 9 to 5, working a job all the time, and taking orders all the time. You're used to being on automaton. You're used to being on an automatic, kind of lifestyle at all times. And the reality of it is that you weren't built to live like that. Okay, and now we're moving away from the industrial age, my friends. It's going away, and we are moving into the digital age, where now you don't need to answer a bell anymore. You don't need to be someone's slave anymore. Instead, you as an individual can show whatever it is that you do. It doesn't matter. You may not think it's interesting, but just your own personal life and whatever it is that you do, and you combine that with an opportunity to give to people, Game over, my friends. Game over. So it looks like we don't have any more questions here tonight. And oh wait, no, we don't have any more questions here tonight. Looks like Dwayne posted something in the chat. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. That's a great thing, Dwayne, actually. For those of you guys who are not reading the chat, let me just announce what Dwayne said before I wrap this thing up here. He said, if you got a fan page and you put an ad on your fan page and you boost it and you get likes, you can add those people to Facebook and boost it. You can reach a whole bunch of people that way. He's saying that he got 560 friends and boosted it and reached 4,774 people. So that's great. And obviously the more money you boost it with, the more people that you can reach, like in a day and everything too. So that's a great thing. Yeah, and for those of you guys who were spending money on Facebook with the promote link and stuff like that, I definitely recommend getting into Facebook ads. Here's the thing. I'm going to leave you guys with this, okay? And there's so much to go over. I'm sorry I can't go over everything tonight. So if you guys didn't get your questions answered or whatever, please reach out to me personally. Maybe you're too embarrassed to ask a question. Maybe you couldn't type it on the thing or whatever because you're on a device that doesn't, have the GoToWebinar app on it. So reach out to me personally. I want to help you all. Efron, reach out to me personally, and we'll get together on Facebook and everything. But let me leave you guys with this as far as, Facebook and advertising on Facebook. For those of you guys who were using the promote link to advertise on Facebook, you were paying $7 a day to promote. Facebook really wanted to push you into their natural form of advertising. So my thing was, instead of trying to fight it, and instead of trying to say fuck Facebook for, kicking me off their thing that was working for me for so long, I say, why not just go with it, roll with it, and learn to use this shit the way that it was meant to be used. Maybe this is an area of opportunity, and that's what I've been doing, and that's helping me. Okay, you may not replace what you were doing right away, but if you combine that with other things and you're still talking with and chatting with people on Facebook, well, then you can make up for it. And you're also learning a craft that's going to go much further than the little tricks that we were doing before. So again, we don't want to cut corners here. We want to build. We don't want to give a man a fish. We want to teach you guys how to fish, because the food, then great, you eat, you're full, but then what do you do when you get hungry again, right? I got to either give you more food, you got to figure out how to fend for yourself. So we're here to teach you how to get the food. Go out and hunt yourself. Okay, that's what I do. That's what I've learned how to do, and I am building on that. I'm learning how to do that better and better every day. It's the whole name of the game. Is learn to hunt. So you guys are out there doing the same exact thing, and you should be learning to hunt too. Okay, it's all about you figure something out, bring it to you, and we work together to build this network. So again, that's pretty much all I got for you guys tonight. I want to thank everybody for being here this evening. Again, from Lou, he apologized that he couldn't be here this evening, but he will be back with us very soon. I promise you that. So I'm sorry that it's just me and you got to look at my ugly mug all night long. But I really appreciate everyone being here. I see we got more people now in the Hangout than we even did when I started. So I appreciate you all hanging out. I appreciate you guys all being here. That obviously means you guys got some value. I see that you're excited because you're putting those dollar signs in the chat and you're pumped up. Listen, in 2015, guys, it is an unbelievable place to be right now. Like I said at the beginning of this Hangout, if you're just getting your feet wet in this thing, you don't need to make $1,000. Just hang on right now. You don't even need to make one sale right now. Just hang on. Hang on. Hopefully you make sales quicker than you do later. But the fact of the matter is that if you hang on, you're at the beginning of something that's unbelievable. Years from now, there will be no more ringing a bell. Machines will be doing all the work of the people that do the Industrial Revolution-based stuff, like building cars and houses and anything else that's mechanical, even checking you out at the grocery store. Already they got machines doing that. So right now, where the future is going is people building their own identity on the internet. The internet, in my opinion, is the greatest invention of all time, and you need to be building a business there. So if you're here right now, you need to be excited. You need to be excited, and this year is going to be explosive. Last year was explosive, the year before was explosive, and this year, 2015, is going to be even more explosive. So get out there, set yourself apart, do the things that set you apart from everyone else. And go out there and kick some fucking ass this year, everybody. We got a lot of money to be made. There's people out there. They need your help. They're waiting to give you their money so that way you can show them an opportunity, okay? You have something that's valuable. You have more value in you, millions and millions of dollars worth of value than you even know. But it starts with one sale. It starts with $80. It starts with improving yourself. It starts with learning. And it starts with being in the most hardcore, badass team in the entire planet Earth, the Top This Money team, chilling with us on Wednesday night. This is your boy, Dan DiBiase, coming to you from my bedroom office here in Gulfport, Florida. Wednesday night, 2015. January 14th. I love you all. I want to thank you all for being with me. Be here next Wednesday. We're going to do it again. And tell your teammates, tell your people, tell your friends. If you want to bring them on to sell them, bring them on here to sell them. If you want to reach out to me to help sell people for you, reach out to me. I'll get on a call. I'll get on a Skype chat, and I'll work with you and help close deals with you because that's what it's all about. Okay, everybody, I love you so much. I'm done rambling. I want to see you all make as much money as possible this week. Let's go out there. If you're pushing the MCA opportunity, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, 4 days left in the week, 3.5 if Wednesday's half over, in order to make some money. So let's go put some members in this team. Let's go change some lives, and let's make some motherfucking money. I love you all. Everybody, peace out.